In these cold winter months, it's important to bone up on our winter sports safety guidelines. And what better way to do that than to check out Shredder, a direct-to-video horror movie from 2003. I remember seeing this in a Big Lots probably around the time it came out. I didn't pick it up though, and just recently saw it, and am I glad I did, because man, this movie is entertaining. You see, this movie is centered around the concept of hardcore skiing purists, and their deep-seated hatred for those damn kids and their newfangled snowboardamajigs, and their refusal to follow simple safety rules. Now I know you might be thinking, he's just exaggerating for comedic effect, but I assure you I am not. The whole premise of this movie relies on it, which I guess was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing in the early 2000s, alongside roller skaters hating rollerbladers and, I don't know, unicyclists hating BMXers. This movie also has the most dated early 2000s characters, wardrobes, and dialogue I have ever seen in a movie.
Nice.
And all of those things add up to me fucking loving it.
She's mega spank-worthy.
It opens up right where you would expect, the good old ski slopes. This snowboarder is under hot pursuit from this masked skier. After some headache-inducing jump cuts, the mysterious man gets ahead and then gets his head. And pries this skier's responsibility code pamphlet from his cold dead hands. We then pan out to see the carnage. Don't get too excited, gorehounds. They blew 80% of their effects budget on this shot. Cut the girl in shower. Ominous POV. Bad jump scare. False alarm, it's her boyfriend. They talk about their trip to the mountains. A romantic weekend alone.
Honey, about that romantic weekend alone.
I think there's room for one more in the luggage rack.
Here we meet our cast of characters and their various personalities.
World champion snowboard god Kirk Armstrong and this chick, Pike. At the wheel we have Cole Davidson. You prepared to face death on the mountain? At the front we have Hot Robin with hot coffee. And at her side, Miss Kimberly Van Arks. Beautiful, sexy,
That's right.
rich.
And then a spill forces them to pull over at a gas station.
My best dream!
When good coffee goes bad.
Ha ha!
The girls go to the bathroom together and act completely natural.
The ladies' room.
And we establish a few things. 1. Everyone assumes without cause that Pike here is a lesbian.
Carpet muncher.
2. Robin likes to be naked. And 3. Kimberly is a heartless monster.
It's kind of nice having my own little puppy.
A theme that escalates steadily throughout this movie.
Cole's not really my breed, you know? Maybe I'll just have him fixed.
We also meet Christoph
Christoph,
from Europe,
I'm from Europe.
who has a very convincing accent.
They're getting all wet.
You can tell?
Also, oh no, he has the gloves from before. Back on the road, they pass this guy. Could he be our killer? They arrive and oddly have to break in. That's weird. Anyway, here are some sweet jams to accompany this neat snowboarding montage.
Yo, wait! I just wanna get laid.
Uh-oh, random traumatic flashback. They finally get in and the boys go back to town to get some snacks. Probably Doritos and Mountain Dew. Here we meet our harbinger, Bud.
Telling you fellas for your own good, listen to me. Stay away from Rocky Summit. There's folks around here don't want you nowhere near that old place. It's dangerous. Evil.
And see that this town don't take too kindly to snowboarders. Except this girl.
She's an angel, dude.
Oh yeah, and there's this guy again. They get back and the gang starts drinking and playing strip quarters.
2 in a row. I get to make a new rule. My new rule is no more drinking games.
Truth or drink?
Yeah!
Yes!
So there's this car that runs on water, man? Runs on water, man!
When they get a visit from the sheriff, who tries to run them out of town and gets grabby, delivering some pretty on-the-nose dialogue.
I don't want to see you kids up on that hill with your goddamn snowboards. No one wants you up here. You know, it's very dangerous out here. That's a fact. No, we never caught the killer, so you gotta get out.
This leads us into our backstory.
There was this little girl. She was kind of like skiing by herself. You mean she died? I guess so. Duh.
I mean, you tricked us into breaking into an abandoned ski resort, the site of unsolved murders.
Bad karma.
Word.
And they say the ghost of the little girl still wanders the slopes, seeking revenge.
After hearing a noise, Cole and Pike investigate, and things get awkward.
Sorry, you got more balls than any of those dudes in there.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, Pike, Dyke.
And Cole rhymes with asshole.
You're such a bitch.
That night, we see the killer sabotage some equipment, and off the pervy sheriff.
What the hell are you doing here?
As Kimberly sneaks off to bang literally anything but her boyfriend. But she gets beat to the punch. In the morning, as Cole and Pike get closer, and Kimberly gets more loathsome.
Can I get some eggs or something? Scrambled, not too runny.
Hey, miss me? You're a sight to behold.
The group decides it's time to shred.
Let's ride. It's time to board. Powder. It's time to shred. Powder. It's boarding time, and we are gonna shred until we're dead.
We get some sick snowboarding footage. And this guy gets stabbed with an icicle. I fucking hate snowboards. Rah. Cole and Pike flirt. Robin gets confronted by our mysterious skier for her blatant disregard for ski slope safety.
Whatever, we make our own rules, dude, and you better get used to it. Those are skiers' rules, asshole! What is your damage, dickweed? You could have killed me! I don't ski, I shred!
And then accidentally hangs herself due to a blatant disregard for ski slope safety. Skylar meets up with seductive bar girl, and they get to know each other.
We are staying at the Old Lodge. Jeez.
Here it's revealed that she is the daughter of Bud the Harbinger, who now becomes a suspect.
God, Dad, are you following me?
I warned you kids to stay away from here.
Returning to the cabin, these three stumble upon a snowman stuffed with the sheriff's corpse and begin to speculate.
Do you think that Kristoff did that?
I never trusted that guy.
We can't jump to conclusions. We don't know who killed Frosty the Sheriff Man. It could have been Chad. No one's even seen him.
And naturally, split up to look for the others. Kimberly and Kristoff, of course, are finally about to get it on, and Kimberly reveals she's known all along his accent is fake.
What's you doing? No, give me that back.
Chris Ramos.
This is my friend's parents' place.
He explains himself.
Before the accident, we used to come up here every year.
They bang. Pike and Skylar find the killer's secret lair and the preserved dead body of the girl from the story. Also Kirk. Oh, and the killer. He injures Skylar before Pike lays them out and they flee. Cole, after all this movie and Kimberly's behavior, is still somehow shocked to find her with fake foreign man.
I can't believe this.
He runs off like a baby.
God damn it, Cole!
Kimberly follows, and the four meet up and start sorting out the events. Kristoff gets offed, which confirms he isn't the killer.
Oh God, no!
Now back at the cabin, the group begins to deduce the killer's totally not laughable motive.
That's why he keeps killing us. We broke the rules.
Knock it off, all right? He's not killing us because of these stupid skier rules.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Cole. He and Pike decide to patch up Skylar while Kimberly runs around in her underwear and plummets into madness. Later, while trying to repair the car, Pike finally professes her love and gives Cole a smooch. The killer sneaks in the cabin and approaches Skylar, who momentarily forgets what movie he's in.
You know you can't kill me, because I'm still a virgin.
And assists the killer in stabbing him through the head with a ski pole. Hey, it's 2003, man. Make the leap to digital already. We check in on Kimberly, still thong-clad and crazy, who backs herself into a corpse closet where the killer teases her with a severed head. He leaves though, so surely it's instantly safe to run out, right?
Kimberly?
Nope. She uses her last dying breath to reveal an absolutely shocking revelation.
Never loved you.
Holy shit, I never would have guessed. Pike finally gets the car going and immediately wrecks it. The killer stabs her through the forehead with a ski pole. Cole, now alone, has decided he's had enough.
Where are you? Come and get me!
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
He taunts the killer with a blatant mockery of winter sports safety.
Please, lack of responsibility here!
Big mistake. The killer appears in the distance and opens fire, forcing him to jump from the lift. Cole ambushes him and finds it is Bud the Harbinger. But he insists he hasn't killed a soul and is just trying to chase them off, and seems to be telling the truth.
I was just trying to scare y'all. Nobody's been killed up here but my wife and my precious little girl. It's blanks.
Cole doesn't care though and bludgeons him. A chase ensues. Harbinger Bud is beheaded by the tripwire from the beginning. So Cole treks to the bar for refuge, but it seems abandoned. He walks out the back exit and is cornered by the death to snowboarder's snowplow. But wait, it isn't the driver. He's dead. It's Bud's daughter. Pike, now fully recovered from being impaled through the head, pops out with a shotgun and blows her into the blades.
Shred this, bitch!
Stopping the plow just in time to save young Cole. The two live happily ever after.
If you want to be like bisexual or something, you know, bring chicks home, that's cool with me.
Well, I finally found a girl that's true, and I'm the luckiest man alive. You can talk and talk to.
I find it really hard to not like this movie. I can't really tell what its ultimate drive is. Is it an actual PSA on snowboarding safety? Is it glorifying snowboard culture or condemning it? Is it all tongue-in-cheek? There are parts where it's really actually hard to tell. I do know from a little Googling that there seems to be some actual snowboarding companies being hawked in here. So is this just a big commercial?
Inca, respect.
Weird choice if so. But at the end of the day, this movie is definitely so bad it's good, and I wouldn't change a thing. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing, and until next time.